Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, Chumley is taking on none other than the evil entity himself in Marik Ishtar. So, given their past performances, you would say that Chumley is likely the favourite in this one, but you never know what will happen in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Inzektor Gauntlet is the card of this match. Inzektor deck is amazingly good. Very, very strong insect deck, and a very good one for Weevil if he was going to play in later series. Alright, so here we go. What have we got to start off with here? Chumley's perspective. Big Koala on first turn. He's also got a Prevent Rat, and he's got this Desert up here. I would have to read that name again. It came and went too quick. But it's when it's flipped face up, it can flip an enemy face down, or any card face down. Actually, I think it is. Skull Mariner, except for itself. I think that's what the effect was. So Skull Mariner has been put into Marik's deck to symbolise the boat that he was floating around on. And Prevent Rat is the attack target, so 2000 defense. So Chumley has started off with a defensive win. Okay, Nimble Momonga. We did take one of them out of Chum's deck. He's got two of them in. And even so, he may still be able to use the effect of Nimble Momonga here to actually get Big Koala to the field. Pharaoh's Treasure is flipped up. That card is actually... After rereading the effect of that, that may be a good card for Shed, because you flip it face down into your deck, and when you draw it, you can pull one card back from your graveyard. So that may actually be good for a Shed card, or maybe not. Nimble Momonga face down, Skull Mariner. There's Drillago. The Drillago's not a bad card. If the only cards the opponent controls, I think, is it 1600 or over? Or is it 1900 or over? Either way, it can attack directly if that is the case. It's rare because it is stronger than Drillago's attack power. If you strengthen Drillago up, that effect still applies though, so Drillago can actually be a very dangerous card. Okay, turn change, back to Chumley. Oh, Vampiric Koala. He's used that multiple times in the past to... Yeah, okay, Nimble Momonga is flipped up. Did Marik not attack on the last turn? Or was he not able to? Just something was activated and I missed it. There's Big Koala, that's come to the field. Sorry if I've missed an effect or something, but Marik, unless he just didn't want to activate a flip effect for Chum, because Chumley's flip effects have actually been very beneficial to him in the past. But either way, Big Koala's on the field now. Unless Marik's, of course, got something in hand as well that he wants to play. It's a face-down defense for Marik. Remember, Offerings to the Doomed is always a threat to the players in this, but Big Koala on the field at 2700. Oh, speaking of Offerings to the Doomed. Anyway, Vampiric Koala has just been played to the field, 1800. There goes Skull Mariner, and Marik's face down was Dark Geroid. So when that's summoned, the opposing monster can lose 800. It has to be summoned though. Flip isn't the effect of Dark Geroid. But it's only 1200 attack, so Marik wasn't really able to do much with it. And, oh, Monster Reborn. So what will Marik bring back? Mind you, there's not really much to bring back though, is there? It looks like he has... Ah, there we go, he's selected Dark Geroid. And he's selected Big Koala, so that's down to 1900. Maybe a little easier for Marik to destroy if he can get something down to the field here now, but he does have a few strong monsters. He's got a couple of worm monsters in his deck, which weren't used in the Duelist Kingdom era, but it symbolises Marik's strength. since he has not got Winged Dragon of Ra in his deck in this tournament. There's a face down defense from Chum and 7 tools of the Bandit. So Big Koala at 1900 will be able to get over Dark Geroid here. And now Vampiric Koala in for the attack. That can only get the life point buffer by battle damage, not by direct attack. Alright, turn change into Marik now. I thought Marik may have had some sort of plan, but it looks like he doesn't. There's Mystical Space Typhoon, that's wiped out 7 tools of the Bandit. And Yugioh Friendship added for a bit of comedic effect to Marik, so both players will be offered to shake hands, and Chumley does not. Each player's life points become half the combined life points of both players, so they would be even on life points. It's not really in Chumley's benefit to actually accept the handshake. Desert Appear. Or Desert Tapir, maybe? Desert Tapir, I think is how that would be said. He's just flipped Big Koala to face down, and he's flipped it back up, so that will bypass the point loss that it made. And the Big March of Animals has just been played, so unless Marik can block here, he will be wiped out. Marik. Oh, Mask of Weakness. I mean, Chumley's got Rush Recklessly, so it would have cancelled out anyway. Marik, he was a bit messy in that match, but he does still have 2 more available, so Marik won't be able to pick up a bonus point, but everything to play for Chum in this one, who does already have a bonus point himself, as 3300 concludes this match. Marik may have to rethink his strategy. So we will flip perspective in this one. We'll go from Marik's perspective. Chumley and Marik. Chumley is up 1-0, and Marik, who typically hasn't been that great. He wasn't great during the Battle City season that we had a little while ago. He only finished, he finished in the bottom half. He wasn't quite as bad as Strings or Loomis and Umbra, but he wasn't really that much higher than them either. Okay, Marik's, he's drawn the first Sarcophagus on his first turn this time. He's got that which feeds on life and Solitude as well. Both cards sort of representing a bit of Marik's character in some way. Solitude because he's kind of always alone in his childhood besides his family, and that which feeds on life, well, he enjoys sending people to the Shadow Realm. So Metaphys Armed Dragon also available, which is 2800 or 2900. It's pretty strong. Alright, the first Sarcophagus is activated, so the second Sarcophagus will come to the field. If Marik gets all 3 of them to the field, he can special summon Spirit of the Pharaoh, I think it's called. There's the third Sarcophagus. Unfortunately, Marik needs to play it down through the trap effect. He goes with another defense. Could get Metaphys Armed Dragon if Chumley doesn't attack on the next turn. Draw phase for Chum. 6 cards in hand. And he has thrown down 2 face-down spells or traps. And has gone with a face-down defense of his own as well. The first Sarcophagus activates. The third Sarcophagus is going to come to the field, and that means Marik will be able to activate the effect, send all 3 to the graveyard, and Spirit of the Pharaoh is going to come to the field here. It's 2500, and when it's special summoned, you can special summon up to 4 level 2 or lower zombie monsters. Marik hasn't got any in the from the graveyard, I should add as well. Marik hasn't got any in the graveyard, but he does have Pharaonic Protector and Pharaonic Guardian or something. A couple of zombies in his deck, but at 2500 it's a handy special summon, and Marik now going for double tribute, Metaphys Armed Dragon, put in to sort of represent the Winged Dragon of Ra kind of as like 2800 is pretty strong for this era. But now 2800 and a 2500 on the field for Marik. Sleeping Lion under attack, 1700 defense, and Nimble Momonga was the other one, so Chum will gain some life points. And another Nimble Momonga will summon itself to the field. It's only a 100 defense, but Chum could tribute it if he's got anything like that available. Turn change for Chum. Okay, Chumley has flipped up the Nimble Momonga and the big cattle drive. If you control a beast, beast warrior, or winged beast, draw one card for each of these you control. Cannot activate other spells or traps this card or effects during the turn you activate this card. Alright, there's Armored Rat in attack mode. What's Chumley up to? It's unusual play. Unless of course he's got something in with his face down. Spell or trap. Unless of course that was a misclick or something, but Armored Rat in attack mode won't be able to do much. Bravely Marik still goes in for the attack. There goes Nimble Momonga. That'll gain Chum back 1,000 life points. That was a very strange move from Chum. What was he up to? Curious. Watching this as a spectator, I really can't say, unless Chum's got something in his hand and he's trying to cook something up. Unless he wants... Oh, unless he has an effect where if there's more beast monsters in his graveyard, there's offerings to the doomed. Unless he's got an effect where more beasts in his... No, straight to the end phase. I was about to say, maybe he's got an effect with if there's beasts in his graveyard, he gets the benefit of an effect, but curious. Well, this is 3,500 altogether, so Chum won't be able to get attacked like this again. It's somewhat of a strange kind of matchup that these two are having. Marik has just set Wabaku to the field, so he'll be safe from getting anything destroyed. And yes, of course, Chumley's draw phase is skipped. The drawback to offerings to the doomed is the draw phase is skipped. Alright, what does Chum have? Does he have anything? Wow, straight to turn change. So what was Chumley planning? What was he trying to do? I don't think it would have mattered either way. It doesn't look like Chum's got anything to really respond with here, but it's just a strange... It's been a strange match so far. Look, Marik has taken match number 2. It's now 1-1, and I get the feeling that these two are doing everything they can to possibly lose. It's it's not whoever wins this one, it's whoever loses, if that makes sense. So we'll flip back to Chum's perspective for this third and final match. Alright, here we go. Chum and Marik for one more run. Karibon. I'm going to do a Karibo themed deck at some point. As an archetype. There's an archetype I really want to try and run with for a bit is Ice Barrier and the Agent of Creation. They're my next two decks to play with during live streams and get used to. Alright, Chum this time with Bubonic Vermin. He's got Sea Koala, he's also got Griffor, that which feeds on life. Just played, it's only a 1200. Chum draws that panda. That panda's good. Whenever a beast monster is destroyed, it can... oh, there's Wabaku. Whenever it's destroyed, it can gain 500 attack. Mystical Space Typhoon has just been activated and targeted Marik's face down. Wabaku's effect can't be negated by Mystical Space Typhoon. And it's Magic Jammer. Useful card, straight away lost for Marik. Majigiri Panda. There's Bubonic Vermin. And, Sea Koala. It's a gamble from Chum. If Sea Koala's flipped face up, he'll be able to utilise its effect if he plays a Beast Monster next turn. It's a gamble. He's going to have to hope that Marik doesn't tribute, and he does. And it's Helpolymer. This time that comes to the field. 2,000 attack. Chumley tried it was a risky tactic there, because if he didn't have anything else strong to play and he flipped up Sea Koala, he'd be able to activate its effect next turn. I see why he did it, but it was a gamble and it did not pay off for Chumley on this occasion. So Sea Koala is down to has been destroyed. It's now in the graveyard. What does Chum have here? There's Cattle Call. Thunder of Ruler. So Marik has stopped Chum from having a battle phase. Having a look through the effect of Cattle Call, you can send a Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast to the graveyard, and you can pull one from your special, from your extra deck. It only lasts one turn, and it can't attack or do anything. There's Griffor. Looks like Chumley might be using it here. Well, he's lost his Sea Koala, so I guess Koala isn't really able to do much. Now, the thing with Cattle Call, it does also block the effects as well. I mean, unless Chum hasn't read the effect of the card properly, which he may not have. There goes Bubonic Vermin, unless it doesn't work. Unless he just wanted to try it. It looked like he had to skim through the card effect, but he's facing down on 2,000 attack and he's got nothing else to defend with, so he gave it a shot, but no, that didn't work. I mean, Koala now in the graveyard as well. 2,000 from Helpolymer, and Shard of Greed was played by Marik as well. Looking a bit grim for Chum early here. That's Negate Attack. Well, if Chum started this match playing Bubonic Vermin down, this may have been a different story. Him playing Sea Koala was risky, but he may have been able to actually utilise its effect with another Bubonic Vermin special summon to the field. However, live and learn. There's Negate Attack from Chum, and it has stopped Helpolymer in its tracks for only one turn though. Chumley is banking on a good draw here. Polymerizations, 2 of them. Marik still with Helpolymer now. There's Shard of Greed. Now has 2 counts on it, so 2 cards drawn for Marik. Face down defense, okay. Face down Spell or Trap, and now to the battle phase. So Majigiri Panda, which is a good card, but Chum just was not able to get its effect going. Turn change for Chum. There's Desert Tapir, which, now if that's flipped up, that could put Helpolymer face down. It's only 1,400 defense. So Desert Tapir, or Desert Tapper, could actually do some damage here. So it's flipped up, and Helpolymer is flipped face down. Only 1,400 defense. If Chum can draw, Vampiric Koala, isn't Des Kangaroo 1,500? Oh, Monster Reborn. Oh, now Koala's there, but I don't think that can be brought back with Monster Reborn because it wasn't summoned by a legitimate fusion. So I don't think that will actually be able to work. Chumley's played it. I guess he's... Yeah, there we go. It can't... Oh, unless that's why Chum put it in his graveyard, because he thought that he might have been able to bring it back with a Monster Reborn or something like that, but no. With the fusions, you have to legitimately fuse them. Also, it would seem otherwise they don't count for Monster Reborn. It's a bit of a strange effect. It's something I never knew as a kid. I've definitely broken that rule playing Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day with fusion monsters. If they go from the hand to the graveyard, or if they're special summoned, and then they go to the graveyard, they don't get brought back with Monster Reborn. Alright, Help Polymer has just been flipped up again. Unfortunately, Chum didn't draw anything over 1400. That effect with Monster Reborn not being able to bring back... It's the same with rituals as well. If you don't ritual summon something, and it goes just like from your hand to the graveyard, unless there's a different effect, of course, but you can't use Monster Reborn to bring back a regular old ritual that's been sent straight to the graveyard as well. And this is it for Chum. He had Mask of Weakness, but he didn't play it. I guess he's all but given up here. There's absolutely nothing that Chumley can do. Possibly more monsters in Marik's hand anyway, but Teo the Chanter and Helpolymer going to finish this one up. Well, I tell you what, it was a scrappy game. A really, really scrappy game. And believe it or not, Marik has come away with the win. It's the way it is sometimes with Yu-Gi-Oh! You see these characters, they don't always play to their best. Sometimes they go for something that doesn't work, and that was one of these duels. Well, it's finished up 2-1 to Marik, and, well, the record is, as the record says, Marik picks up a win and grabs a season point. Taya and Keith are going to play tomorrow. It's gotten really late, and I can only commentate one for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.